Okay, primary 5. We are now looking at another aspect of English. So this is week 3, lesson 5. But before we look at it, I have looked at some of your work that you have so far presented for marking. It is being done carelessly. Please take this as a serious program. Don't play with it. When they give you work to answer it very well, in a good handwriting. I was disappointed, and some of you don't even take time to copy the simple notes we give you on the hard copy. Remember, that work is supposed to appear in your exercise books. Write that work, put it in your exercise book, write the examples before you do the activity. But some of you are going direct to the activity without copying the notes. Please do that. Okay, today we are going to look at a certain table. The table is about Mr. Vanze. So the title, you are going to see it there on the hard copy. I just want to go through it here briefly. Mr. Vanze called the following people on Monday, 16th October. Study the information about the calls he made and answer the questions that follow in full sentences. Answering in full sentences is a must. So the table is here. You are going to see it there. So you are going to study that table there. It is in 3 columns. We have name of person called, number of receiver, and then time of call. Then we are going to look at the sample questions that follow the table. One of the questions is, who did Mr. Vanze call at 8 a.m.? Remember that whenever we are dealing with questions in past simple tense, past simple tense refers to an action that took place some time back or ago. Now this one is, who did Mr. Vanze call at 8 a.m.? What does it mean? Is Mr. Vanze calling now? Has he just called? Will he call or he called? So according to the question, Mr. Vanze called, so that is why they are using the word did as a helping verb. So this did here is going to affect the main verb, which is call. So this means it is going to be Mr. Vanze. Now call changes to called. You are now answering the sentence in full using the relevant tense. So it is going to be Mr. Vanze called. Then you are going to give the answer. Number 2. Which number did he dial at 10:18 a.m.? Which number did he dial at 10:08 a.m.? So now this one, you are going to begin with the subject of the sentence, which is he. Remember that we have what we call nouns and pronouns in sentences. So if a question carries a pronoun, let that very pronoun be maintained in the answer. If the question carries a noun, for example, if it was, which number did Mr. Vanze? Then the answer would also begin with Mr. Vanze. But because now they have used a pronoun, that means it is this very pronoun which is supposed to begin the sentence, and it is supposed to be he. So it is going to be he. Now remember, I have talked about the word did, and which of these words is it affecting? It is going to affect the word dialed because it is the main verb. So it is going to change to the past simple form. The past simple form of dialed is dialed. The past simple form of dialed is dialed. You will even refer to the other table that I gave you as an activity in one of the lessons. You will find the word dialed forming the past simple form as what? Dialed. So it is going to be he dialed. So which number did he dial at 10:18 a.m.? So it is going to be he dialed. Then you write the number. Concerning numbers, if it is a number, that one is not supposed to be written in words. Numbers must be written as figures. If it is 00772 360496, then it must be written like that. For the numbers, we don't write any words. So I expect the numbers to appear the way you will see them appearing on the table. Then we are going to talk about this question 3. At what time did he call a poll? Remember still, we are having did. That means sometime back. And it is going to affect the main verb call. So it is supposed to be still pronoun what? He to begin the question, the sentence. So it is going to be he called. He called a poly. Then preposition at. He called a poly at. Now when it comes to time, please. Time in English, for example, this one here. If it is 8 a.m., this one is supposed to be written as 8 o'clock in the morning. 8 o'clock in the morning. Because when you write for me this one, I shall circle. This one does not apply in English. When it comes to time, we are supposed to write time in English. And this is the way we are supposed to write it. If it is 6 p.m., then they ask you, at what time did he call a poll? Then that means you are going to say, he called a poll at 6 o'clock in the evening. Because this is evening time. When it is 6, we always greet good evening. That is evening time. So we will say 6 o'clock in the evening. When it is like, let us assume it is 4:20 p.m. At what time did he call a poll? How do we write this in words? That means we shall say he called a poll at 4:20 in the afternoon. So you can see this time here is written as 4:20 in the afternoon. Why do you think we have not used the word o'clock here? We use the word o'clock when we are talking about all hours without any minute past. Like now this is exactly 8 and this one is exactly 6. For the reason of this, we have used the word what? O'clock. But here, where you see some minutes past, it is unnecessary for us to use the word o'clock. So this is how you are going to answer these questions in full sentences. I thank you for being attentive during this lesson. I wish you well.